You know, I'm just kind of at the point right now, man, in this lifetime that, you know, I'm just kind of getting used to the point now where it's kind of expected at this point that anytime when you're getting encountered with police, you kind of expect brutality just to happen at the front step. You know what I mean? Anytime when you get pulled over for any reason, either gonna get tased, either pepper sprayed, or worse yet, getting shot at. But this one right here really just irked the hell out of me. And it just had me thinking, where's your own outrage, so called military supporters? And before I continue on this video, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. I want to give a shout out to FIS Sports Debates and also Too Raw for TV, man, because let me tell you something. They brought up some good points in their own videos from their own perspectives. But this one right here really got to the got to the point where I had to do a video about this. And Too Raw, if you listening, I hope you can do a video about this too as well, and about the things I'm about to say right now. All right. So I want to rewind back to at a time when a former NFL quarterback by the name of what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Oh yes, that's right, Mr. Colin Kaepernick. That's right. And 5 years ago, when he was still playing for the San Francisco 49ers, he basically decided to take a knee to stand up for racial injustices that have been going on at the hands of police and it's the police. All right. So, what happened when that whole protest thing happened when he was still playing for the 49ers? Oh, yeah. That's right. We had all sorts of different people, the racists out there that tried to take that little protest of what he was trying to serve and his purpose to try to angle it in a way where they was trying to talk about, oh, he's disrespecting the military. Oh, he's disrespecting the flag of the arms and our arms and our armed military services and all that. He's a disgrace to the American dream. All that type of ridiculous garbage that you hear all the time. But when it came to this story that happened a couple of days ago, okay, by this military officer who was basically feared for his life, and he did comply, all right. And yes, he's black and Hispanic, okay. I'm not going to use the word Latino, all right, but still, he was literally scared for his life, and why? And he should be, right? And he wouldn't come out of his vehicle because he was scared. And what did the number officers do? Oh no, they decided, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and pepper spray him. And he was in full military uniform. All right, the whole incident took place in Virginia. You understand what I'm saying? And so, when it came to this incident, where was the people that basically were military first, all that other stuff? We're military first. You know what I mean? Where's your outrage then? And also to these three specific bitches that basically blasted Colin Kaepernick. People like Tommy Lauren, the biggest feminist, most evilest bitch in the face of this earth. Laura Ingraham, that old skanky, ridiculous of a human being. God, somebody I just want to slap. God, somebody that I just want to slap the hell out of. And also the biggest sellout in the history of black women society for whatever. Miss Candace Owens. Oh yeah, that's right. All three of you bitches were basically saying military first in your rhetoric, right? Oh yeah. You were bashing Colin Kaepernick, no problem. For supposedly disrespecting the military. But when it came down to, these cops that basically racially profiled this American military lieutenant, all right, a man that's actually in the armed forces, right? Where was your outrage for that? Hmm? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Because he's basically not white. Yeah, oh yeah. That must be it. Listen, what you're saying right now is absolute BS. everything that you've been saying is just completely irrelevant. You know why? Because it was never about the flag. It was never about the military in the first place. It was about using the symbolism of the military to basically expose more of your inner hatred of blacks and minorities, and more importantly, to basically show more of your white supremacy. That's what it was all about from the very beginning. Okay, yeah, and listening from and basically, I've been googling around trying to see what are these three type bitches got to say. What I hear? Oh yeah, crickets. Yeah, that's right. The same old crickets. That's right. Listen, miss me with your rhetoric, miss me with your points, miss me with your bullshit. All right. Bottom line is this: your silence is basically the indication of your racist agenda that was basically instilled from the very beginning. We're not fooled by this. All right. Every single day you run around, you know, you run around and you hear another story of basically of another black man or black woman getting killed or getting, you know, assaulted by police. All right. Where's your outrage to that? And this one right here, particularly, he was a military man who's basically serving his country with full honor and dignity, right? All those things that you basically value more than anything else. Oh yeah, that's right. You had nothing to say about that, huh? Yeah, exactly. Don't come in here with that kind of bullshit anymore. All right? Because we know what time it is. We exactly know what time it is. All right? You basically use, like I said, you use the military and you use the symbolism of the military to cover up what your true agenda is. All right? So anytime these three bitches run their mouths, just flat out, just cancel them. You know what? If I want to, if there's any time that cancel culture needs to be used in this instance, you need to cancel all three of those type bitches. Really, for real. Those people do not deserve to breathe on this earth. Literally. Because all they do is just basically become tokens to basically what the white supremacist views are. That's basically who they are. You understand what I'm saying? And no matter how many times they want to keep running their mouths trying to say, oh, they got good points and all that. No, they don't. All of their arguments are basically red herrings. All right? So quit listening to these three people. Literally. Because at the end of the day, these people, they don't care about the military. They don't really care about the armed forces that are out there around the world doing their military duties every day, protecting the country from people like me and you or anybody that's listening to this video. They don't care. They only care about is basically chanting up their white supremacy views. Oh yeah, we're 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 proud to be white. Yeah. Y'all miss me with your bullshit, really. Y'all so easy to expose every single time. You made it so easy to expose your arguments and expose your points. I mean, it's beyond laughable. Literally, it's beyond laughable. And I hope this military officer gets gets the rightful justice that he deserves, because there is no reason for him to get pepper sprayed by police at all. It was a military man that got pulled over and got pepper sprayed. Now imagine if he was shot and killed, right? Imagine if he was the one that got shot and killed instead of that 20-year-old boy down in Minneapolis. And I'm going to do a video about that a little bit later. But let me tell you something. Imagine if he was killed down that day. Oh man, oh man, you would have had riots galore. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. All right. At this point, anytime these white supremacists, these so-called white privilege type people, or these military supporters run their mouth about these kind of situations, you can always eat to them about this, because this man right here on the picture is serving the military, and he was obeying the orders of the officers, and yet still he gets pepper sprayed. Like basically he was nothing more than just a regular trashy civilian. Really, huh? Yeah, that's your American dream. That's your American, patriotism. Is that right? Exactly. Get out of my face with your bullshit. We know what it is about. And I'm sure the people that are listening to the video that support my channel, they know what this is about. All right. So at the end of the day, I don't even want to hear any ridiculous arguments that any of these racist trolls on YouTube got to say, because at the end of the day, we know what you're about. All right. And if any of you guys try to defend what the police officer did to this military man, I'm blocking you on site. All right. I don't have time to respond to your BS. All right. But that's all I got to say about that, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Peace.